My armpit hair. Hi, welcome. Oh, hey. Didn't see you there. Ah! I tried walking in. Oh, hey. Didn't see you there. That's the one. Okay, so, hi, I am Freddie. I am making this video to sort of introduce myself first, and then I'm going to show you my sort of jewelry business that I have made. If you've read the title, you kind of already know what's going on. I run a thrifted and slightly overstocked jewelry business on my Depop. So I take pre-loved items. A lot of the items I have right now are from my grandma. I'll be honest. She has so much costume jewelry. And I was like, I can make a business out of this. And so it's a lot of my grandma's old jewelry, you know, a lot of people in my family. And then I go to thrift stores and different, flea markets and estate sales and things like that. And I try to find really cute pre-loved pieces to list on my Depop, and then anything that doesn't really sell really well, I've been putting in jewelry jars. I think I only have like one listed right now, but I plan on putting some more together. But before I show you guys a lot of my jewelry and sort of what I've got going on over here, I wanted to talk a little bit about who I am and why I started this shop to begin with. So, like I said, I'm Freddie. I just recently turned 21. And I had been renting an apartment for about $900 a month. It was crazy. And working at a hospital in the kitchen. And so after about 2 years of doing all of that, I realized like I was just throwing all of my money away and I wasn't happy. Like I was just coming home and going to bed and I just wasn't really happy. I wasn't doing anything anymore. I wasn't making anything. And so I had a plan to move to another city with my friend. And then that same month that I was supposed to sort of move everything around, end my lease, quit my job, I had another friend pass away. And so I stayed around to help his family and his mom and everything out. And that friend that I was going to move with made some not great comments about that friend that passed. So I decided, okay, I need better friends. I need to think about who I'm being around, and I'm not going to that city. But at this time, I had already quit my job and told my landlord I was moving out, and I was like, by God, I'm moving out. I'm doing something different. So I started moving out, quit my job, and then impulsively bought a school bus, which I'm still working on. So I'm currently renovating a school bus into an RV and hoping to sell it. I was going to live in it, but I'm so sick of looking at this stupid thing. It just makes me so angry. All the work that's been done to it. Once I'm done, I never want to see it again. So I'm going to sell it. And so then during all that, while doing this bus stuff, I had to find another job. So I got a job as a delivery driver at Pizza Hut that just isn't paying. It's like 10 hours a week. So I decided I needed to try to find something to do in my free time to sort of bring in a little bit of extra money that can help me towards this bus and paying for all my bills and everything like that while I'm staying at my grandparents' house. Don't know if I mentioned that. That's where I am now. So when I moved, I brought with me a whole bunch of jewelry. I was really into the jewelry jars like a few months prior, and so I ended up just very quickly collecting an insane amount of jewelry. And so when I needed money, that was the first thing that I was like, I'll try to sell a few pieces and see what happens. Now I've sold about 50 items and I've got 150 listed. And it just really seems to be taking off. And so now I'm starting to think more about like investing back into the business, buying products to help take better photos. Because a lot of my photos aren't great. I mean, it's just shadows. It's kind of hard to see the product. So now I've got to think about, pouring money back into that business because it's becoming something I really enjoy doing. I got a lot of jewelry and I'm happy to sell it, happy to give it to somebody, that can give it a forever home. And that's one thing I think is so cool about selling vintage and thrifted jewelry is that those pieces may have had dozens of homes before, or even just gone through somebody's hands just to resell it, like me, and I sell it to somebody else that sells it to somebody else, and then down the line, it finally finds its forever home. And I just think that's really cool, how long lasting a lot of jewelry pieces can be. I mean, you could still find things from the 1800s, and I just think that's really cool and really fun. I always like hearing about, people when they buy my pieces, if they're a perfect fit or just what they were looking for or a good gift, and that makes me really happy. And so I sort of sat down and I was like, okay, how can I make this like a full-fledged business? How can I pour the majority of my time into this? And, I'm not fully there yet. I'm kind of hoping this will help. Maybe you will help. Maybe like you want to check it out. You want to buy a couple pieces that I show you. You could just like click that little link down below that I'm sure I wasn't too lazy to put down there. It's right down there. Just look. It's there. It's there. And you can see what pieces I have. You can make me rich and happy, and that's what it's all about. Okay, I think I've talked enough about me. Let's start looking at jewelry. Ugh. This is all the stuff that I currently have listed. I have way more that's not listed. This is that one jewelry jar. I put it into a bag because it's just too expensive to sell it with the jars. I couldn't find plastic ones. If I can find plastic jars, I will sell them with the jars. But y'all don't want to be paying $10 shipping for a glass jar, I don't think. So there's that. I'm not going to show you too much of that. Just got to buy it to see what's inside. Okay, let's see. This piece is really cool. I think I have this listed for $10 or so. It's a really pretty shell necklace with these wooden beads. I really like wooden beads. I like beads in general. I think beaded necklaces are really cool. And so I've got another one of those sort of wooden. This one's kind of cool. Kind of reminds me of a bolo tie, I guess, kind of. You know what I'm talking about? Let's see. This piece is really cool. Very boho vibes. I like that. I like the big beaded necklaces, so I've got quite a few of these. Got this wooden beaded one. It's like black and wood beads. It's all kind of a tangly mess, but I typically figure it out. Got some turquoise here. Everybody loves turquoise. Oh, this is really cool. One of you better buy this, because this is really cool. And I saw there's like a lot of different versions online. This is from the brand Natasha. And most of the versions that I've seen sell for around $20-$30, I think. I think I have this listed for around 10. I think it's really cool. Now I will say I just noticed there's like just a small little gap in this chain. It's tiny, but I feel like I should point it out because I just noticed it, so I'm sure somebody else will. There's a lot of stuff in here. I mean, this is like 150 different pieces of jewelry. And it's all mostly costume jewelry. Now I do get a few sterling silver pieces from time to time. And so I do list those, and I try to, of course, they're going to be more expensive than some of my regular costume jewelry, but I try to keep it less than the meltdown price would be, because I just think everybody should have a right to own a piece of silver, especially with prices going up like they are, and I want to encourage people to not melt things down if I can, because like this one really pretty butterfly brooch that had turquoise in the center, and it was sterling silver. And I believe it was Navajo or made. I know it was made in Arizona. And so I had wrote a little note letting the person that bought it know exactly what it was and what it was worth. And she let me know that she was actually Native herself. And so she was really happy with it and excited. And I was like, well, it sounds like it couldn't have gone to a better person. And so that's just why I like to do that. Here's a bracelet. It says, the grand essentials of happiness. Something to do, something to love, and something to hope for. This was my grandma's. I have a few like paparazzi things in here too. You can't sell costume jewelry and not end up with a few paparazzi pieces. So I've got a few. Now I will let y'all know I will probably never have Avon in my shop because if Avon ever comes across my table, I keep it. It's mine. So don't come to my page thinking you're ever gonna find Avon, because unless I have like 3 of the same piece, I ain't listening. I'm sorry. I'm a collector of Avon. I always say that paparazzi is just kind of like modern day Avon, you know? This piece is really pretty. I think it'd make a really cute statement necklace. And I actually, when I was thrifting and shopping for jewelry a few weeks ago, I came across this watch, which I'm keeping. I'm not listing this, but just so you guys can see, you know, kind of the type of pieces that I get. I believe this was handmade out of safety pins, and it's just so pretty. I love it so much. I wanted to share that because I love handmade things, and especially I've always liked the look of safety pin jewelry. I used to make it when I was a kid. Got this. There's a red one that goes with it. This is just a cute little beaded stretch bracelet. I've got this really pretty infinity bracelet. Nobody seems super interested in, but it's very shiny. So if you like shiny things. In this jar is a bunch of all my brooches, earrings, and rings that I have up for sale. So this is a pack of earrings. This is one of my sterling silver pieces, and it comes with, it's got matching earrings in here somewhere. But I think that this piece is really cool, and I like that the little pendant part is like 3 different, kind of like chain links. I think that's really cool. Let me see if I can find the earrings. Got a little snowman pin. Everybody loves them. I love them. I think they're cute. Got some earrings. These earrings. I actually saw, I had these listed for $4, and then I was scrolling, and I saw somebody else had the exact same pair listed for $3. So they're now $3. Because I'm not going to make you pay more from one seller than you would from another seller in the same place. That don't make sense. Stretchy ring. I like these stretchy rings, and I thought about keeping this one. I'm just not really that big into the crosses. I just don't wear them all that much. And this one's not, it's just kind of blocky for my liking, but it's really cute. Kind of got a rustic vibe. This is really cool. This is both a brooch and a pendant. It's very, very pretty. Very detailed. I'm surprised nobody's picked that up yet. Got some more pendants here. Got this one. Got, if your name is Joanne, there you go. We love you, Joanne. Save that for you. And if your name is Joanne, you want this pendant, I'll give you like a 50% discount. I don't know how much I have it listed for, but 50% for you, Joanne. Alright, we've got some giant faux dangly crystal earrings. You can never go wrong. I mean, come on. That's pretty cute. I kind of want to keep them, but I'm not going to. We got, here's some more detailed metal earrings. We've got these little hoops. And these giraffe earrings. These are beautiful. Like, I forget what the word is. Not engraved. the opposite of engraved. They're the opposite of engraved. Beautiful. This earring. Oh, shit. This earring. Cute. There's 2 of them in here. These earrings go with, I've got a few sort of coquette style necklaces that these will go really, really well with. I think they're very cute. The little bows. Got another pendant here. I love you for Joanne because we love Joanne. Fused glass pendant. I think this is really cool. I forget, my friend said that this part down here is a special kind of glass or like a certain type of finish on the glass or something. I don't remember what she said, but I guess it's cool. So, buy it. Got a little, oh, this is a brooch and a pendant. Christmas tree. Here's another one of my sterling silver pendants. This literally has 925 in it. It's really pretty. I'm not sure if it's the Star of David or just a star, but it's a star, so. Silver star. I've got an American flag brooch with 2 stones missing. Yeah, be patriotic. Let's see. These earrings are really cute. I'm not gonna show everything, but got most of it. This pendant is beautiful. Just waiting for the right person to snatch it up. A nice gold chain. Yeah. And here are these earrings. These are the earrings that go with this pendant. They're pretty cute. And I believe those are sterling silver as well. Give me just a moment. Alright. And then back to my bin. You know, it's a lot of necklaces. Got some bracelets. This is a really cute little chain and rhinestone bracelet from Chico's. It's from my grandma, so it's from Chico's. This is really cute. This is a really pretty statement necklace. It's giving Y2K vibes for sure. So is this, which sometimes gets tangled, but if I can straighten it all out. I think this is beautiful. So, like that. We got some more stretchy bracelets. This is a cute 2-toned one. Oh, I think this necklace is really cool. I have this listed, and I'm not sure, you know, where it's from or exactly what it is. But if I had to guess, you know, it looks to me like an African style necklace, you know, and it could just be a recreation, but it's really, really cool, and I've never seen anything like it. So, that's this. It's got this really big, like, metal, chunky pendant thing going on. I think it's really cool, and this up here has got kind of a scaled pattern, and then it's seed beads. I wish somebody would pick this up, especially somebody that knows more about what it is, maybe a collector or something. That's exactly what you've been looking for. Got like this bracelet, some hinge clasp bracelets. I've got everything, man. I've got everything. I've got a shell bracelet. I've got, if you like the beads like I do, and the different kinds of beads and materials. This is a seed bead and paper bead. You can see it's like those little paper cones that they spiral the paper. I think that's cool. And then some of my like overstock stuff. This is gonna be, yeah, these are handmade, but I never wore them. But it's gonna be like, I have a few Claire's pieces. Sometimes they'll just get rid of their stuff in big globs down here for really cheap. So I try to resell those for really cheap if I can. So occasionally I'll have some Claire's items, but mostly thrifted. This is really pretty. I think this is gorgeous. I got a watch here. I've got another watch somewhere down in here. Got these earrings I think were really unique. So I wanted to pick those up. This is really pretty. Really unique. It's from the Victorian Trading Company. It says June. So if your name is June or you were born in June, I think it might be a baby bracelet, but I'm not sure. It seems a little big to be a baby bracelet, but it fits on my wrist. My wrists are kind of baby, so I don't know, but I thought it was really, really gorgeous, especially because this pendant here is ceramic, so, and then hand painted. So I've got that for sale. Come on, people, buy my stuff. Let's see, some flashy. I think this is really cool because these are beads, and then it's got this like mesh rhinestone thing that goes in between all of them. That's cool. It's really cool. Had to pause the video because my grandma came in. Back to it, okay? Oh, I was going to show you this. I think this is really cool. One of you needs to buy it, or I'm going to keep it because it's really cool. It's this like sort of scaled pattern with the beads, and it's on this like gold toned, I don't know, thing, and it just cascades like that. It's so cute. Somebody buy it. This is just unique. Somebody who knows what this is or is just a really cool, sick person is gonna buy this. So if you buy this, I think you should message me and be my friend, because I want to be your friend if you buy this. It's pretty cool. And I want to see how you style it, because, oh, it's cool. And just a few, you know. Got this. I think this is very Y2K. It's all tangled. So I'll just show you like that. But it's cute. It hasn't been bought yet. I've got, oh, this little cat bracelet, cats and stars. I thought it was really cute. And I kept it for a while, and then I decided it was time to sell it. This is, I believe it's an anklet, because it's pretty big for a wrist, but too small to be a necklace, and it's got these little rainbow iridescent dolphins in it. That's pretty sick. Oh, this is a Jennifer Lopez chain that nobody really wants right now. I'm not sure if it's a waist chain or a necklace. I'm sure it could be both. But I thought it's very long. You know, at least on me, it could definitely be a waist chain. And then still probably be a little bit big. But it's got, look at that chain link. I just haven't really seen chain link like that. And then it's got a stamp on this side. It says Jennifer Lopez. So I'm not sure if you know what this is, if it's a waist chain or a necklace. Let me know. I have it listed right now for, I cannot remember how much, but I know I did my research on how much they were worth. So send me an offer though, because I want it gone. I think it's cool, and anything that's cool, I want to keep it, so just buy it. Okay. I'm done with this one. Let's move on. Jewelry I have not listed yet. So, you get the first peek. Let's see. I don't know what to pull out first. This colorful conglomerate with all these beads. It's very pretty. And look at the back. That's cool. That's cool. That's like chainmail. That's really cool. Let's see there. Get out of there. Get out of there. Alright, this has got some starfish on it. Some starfish and little white chain links. That's very cute. Very cute layering necklace. Everybody likes these little chains, right? I mean, they're Y2K. They go with everything. It probably could be a waist chain if you have a really small waist. That's cool. Tell me what this is. Somebody tell me what this is. I don't know if I label it a necklace, if it's like a certain kind of necklace, like a hanging necklace. I don't know. I've never really seen anything like this, but it seems to just drape like this. And it's got these little baubles on the ends, and it just seems to sit, I don't know, maybe like, ow! Definitely not like that. So I guess just like this. And it's got a chain connecting the two pieces in the middle. So let me know what that is so I can properly list it, and because I don't even know what to call it. I don't know what it is, but I'm sure somebody will like it. I thought this is cool. This is another one I wanted to keep because I just like weird metal shapes and things like that. And this has got like little springs and balls and baubles and whatever that thing is. I don't know. I like little metal pieces. It reminds me of like a fairy. You know how like a fairy, I feel like they would just decorate with random little metal pieces or bolts and things that they find. I don't know. It reminds me of that. So I kept it for a little while. That's some paparazzi stuff. Look at the interesting stuff. Oh, this is cute. I mean, that'll go with a lot. That's a really cute statement necklace. That's adorable. I don't think I really got a great look at that. Oh, this is really cute. Little wooden bead cross bracelet. I have a lot of bracelets. I have a lot of bangles. Lots of little bangles and things. I think this one's so cool. Look at the little metal details on that. I don't know if you can really see super well, but I think it's cool. We've got this watch here. That's pretty cute. This is another sort of, reminds me of like a coquette cord. This is sort of what I was talking about, those pearl earrings with the little bows would go with really well. Very cute statement. I've got all these bracelets that I don't even know if I'm going to list them. I think they're like either brass or something like that, but the ends are just barely soldered together and they're really sharp on the ends where they're connected. But I just think it's cool because it's just twisted metal. It's just metal that they twisted and then soldered into a ring. I honestly may not even sell them. I may just keep them because I don't think anybody wants to get their wrist cut up on some not very well made bracelets. But I think they're cool to look at. Let's see here. Ooh, this is very pretty. This is another really cute statement necklace. Love that. This, I want to list this, but I don't know if anyone will buy it. So if you would buy this, let me know and I will list it. It's corn. It's red corn. It's cone. A big lump with knobs. It has the juice. I don't know. I think it's cute. It's very comfortable. I mean, depending on your style, I guess, I'm sure you could rock it. I just don't have anything that it would really go with, but I like it. I think it's cute. Oh, this watch. Haven't listed this yet, but I really should. It is very, very cute. I love all the metal details. It's just a quartz watch, but it's got a little clasp. Hinge seems a little bit loose, but it's not going to fall off or anything. It's just eager to be worn, probably. Well, this is just a cute little faux statement necklace. What does it say? Leslie Dingus. Leslie Dingus. Yep. She made this. It's cute. Leslie Dingus. Okay. Here's some of that Claire's stuff I was talking about. And this is the children's place. It's a best friend's necklace. And this is just some of that overstock that I was talking about. I haven't listed it because it doesn't really go with my current inventory. But I may just list it all together as like Claire's conglomerate. $5 for everything. Get rid of it. I got some more bracelets in here. This is a really cute bangle with a little dangly pearl. And then this is, I guess, a bangle. Oh, this is Hallmark. And I don't mean like it has a hallmark. I mean the hallmark is Hallmark. You know, like the little crown? Yeah, this is a Hallmark bracelet. I don't know that my grandma knew that when she gave it to me. I may have to ask her about that one. I don't know if she knew what that was. She loves Hallmark. Ah. This is cute. This is a... Ooh. Bless me. Bracelet. Okay. That's most of the cool stuff in here. Oh, except for this. How do I get... Ooh, and this. This is cool. Okay, first, start with this necklace. I think this necklace is really cute. It says love on the little clasp there. I think that's gorgeous. But I want to show you this bracelet. And it's really dirty. I want to clean it before I list it. But it's got these chains that go all the way around. I mean, it's really cool, and I like all the different tones. I just think this is sick. It's just a little pullover. I mean, look at that. That's so grunge. That's so cool. As soon as I get it cleaned, I'm going to list it, because somebody's going to want to snatch that up. Oh, and this is cool. I just don't know how I personally... feel about it being on like a string like this. I mean, it's really cool, and like the back is sort of twisted like that, but it just seems kind of long, at least on me. Maybe on somebody else it would fit right. It just don't fit quite right on me, but I still think it's really cool. It may be able to be a waist chain if you untie it and tie it around your waist, but I don't know. Alright, let's put this back. Alright, I've got one more bin. Ugh. This is more stuff that I have not listed yet. So, I've got a lot of back inventory. I've got a lot. Let's see. We've got this red wooden bangle. I mean, come on. That's so cute. You could still see all the wood grain. I think that's really cool. I kind of want to keep it, but my wrists are just so small. It just falls all the way down. So, one of you take this. This is a really cool little snap bracelet, leather bracelet with a heart. Just snap like that. I think this is cool. This would be a really pretty statement piece. I love the sound it makes. And that's pretty cute. I've seen quite a few pieces like that I've been like, oh, I want to buy that. And then I'm like, wait, I'm selling something very similar. I think this bracelet is really cool. It's very comfortable to wear. It's all just these flat squares in the different tones, and they're all connected, and it's really comfortable. It's really cool. It's got these little baubles on the ends. Anyway, I've got a lot of these little bracelets. Got a couple of them here. If you like these. Well, I like them because I like how you put them on. They're really easy. Easy to take on and off. Unless you're doing two at once, then it's not. Alright, we've got, this is a cool one. This is turquoise with some coins. I think that's pretty cool. Statement necklace. I've got a few little dainty things, and here and there that I just haven't really shown. Little butterfly and just stuff that sinks to the bottom. Thought this is really cool. The string's a bit loose though. I'm not gonna sell that one. That's pretty loose. Ooh, this bracelet's really cool. I should probably list this soon because somebody is gonna have a field day with this one. I love the little metal detail and design and all the little beads on the sides here. It's pretty cool. This one, y'all are lucky that it got put into this bin. I don't know how it didn't end up in my jewelry box. But if it made it in this bin, I'm not taking it out now. So, I will list it for you guys. Again, but I love my cameos. Look at that. Sort of like a coffee color. And then it's got all these really pretty baubles. It's long. It's really long. It's like crazy long. Okay? But it's pretty cool. And I'm sure you could double it. Oh yeah, there's a clasp here. So I'm sure you can double it. Double it and give it to the next person, right? This is another one that's sort of coquette core. I guess I just look at black beads and pearls as that's coquette and like light pink. I don't know. Coquette. Another little bangle. This is a cute little white bangle. Beads. I love my beads. Got these beads. Really cute little, like, I don't know, marbly design in there. Here's some more of the wooden bead stuff. What's this? Don't get... Okay. Get it on. Look at that. That's pretty cute. This would be a good, like, layering necklace, probably, especially if you're wearing more, just stuff kind of this style. This would be a good thing to layer and then maybe put a chunky pendant in the middle or something. Just an idea. If anybody likes Christmas, if you're getting that Christmas tree pendant, make sure you get this Christmas bracelet to match. Yep. For all you Christmas jewelry collectors out there. Because I found out that's a real niche. Which, good for you guys. That's amazing. Because I'm like, what's with all this Christmas jewelry? Who buys Christmas jewelry when it's only one day out of the year? And then I found out that there's a specific niche of people that collect Christmas jewelry. And I think that's really cool. good for you guys. And apparently my grandma was one of those, because there's quite a few of Christmas stuff in here. Oh, this was really unique. I found this at a thrift store, and so I was like, you know what? Hell yeah. It's just a sparkly star on a very cheap little beaded necklace. I think it's cool. I like it. I would wear it. Only thing I will warn all of you is this is those regular glitter stars. So if I'm not mistaken, yeah, it gets glitter on everything. So buy it. You know you want glitter everywhere. Sometimes these, like, metal chain things can get kind of kinked, but this one's in pretty good shape. It's got these really pretty, colorful beads. They sort of just look like they're floating. They do. They look like they're floating. I think that's cool. I always think that's really cool. I thought this was unique. This is, I got this from a thrift store as well. And it's like a giant shoelace, right? Down here it says, never give up. And it's got this little thing here, and all those can, like, move. And then, yeah, this just, it's got a little magnet in there. And then, yeah, I guess you just sort of, I mean, it doesn't look great because of the rope just doesn't keep its shape really well, but if you just want something unique you've never seen before, there it is. Because I ain't never seen it before. Ooh, more wooden beads. Oh, yeah. I like to keep a lot of wooden beads in my shop. I love them. Very unique. Love to look at them. That's one thing that I really like that this shop has allowed me to do, is it's allowed me to look at and acquire a lot more unique pieces, and I don't feel like I have to keep everything, because I really just like to look at a lot of stuff and examine it and know what it's made out of, and then once I know all that, I just give it to you guys, and I think that's cool, and I get to see a lot more cool stuff that way. This is really pretty. Now, this is missing a few stones, but if you know how to put fake rhinestones in, I'd say it would be worth it. I haven't listed it yet, but look at this. I mean, that's like a whole collar of rhinestones. That's so cool. Come on now. That's like a bib of rhinestones. I've never really seen anything like that. I love it. Love the back. But then it's missing a few stones, so, like, I think 2, but then when I picked it up this time, I heard 1 drop, so there may be 3 missing now. It's missing 2 little stones there. And then there's a big stone down here. It's not missing, but it's discolored, so it looks like it's missing. That's a stone. It's just black for some reason. And then I can't see where the other one may have fell from, but if you still buy it, let me know and I'll list it for, you know, pretty cheap, and somebody can fix it and wear it, because that's really cool and really unique. Ooh, this is a ginger snap bracelet. So my grandma had to teach me about what this is. Basically, you can go to, I don't know if you guys know about the knife store, like the Case knife store, or you can order them online. But they have little stones that you snap into here, and you just buy them, and you can snap whatever stones you want into this bracelet. So I've got that, and I haven't listed it yet, but I'm going to. And then I'll just put on there what it is and where to get the stones from. I've got a glass pendant. I have another one that I've already listed, but I don't think I showed that. Here's one that I haven't listed yet. Ooh, really cool watch. I like the quartz watches because they're cheaper, but they have some really unique designs. So like this sort of pillow pattern kind of design. And then these two hinge and open like that, which I think is cool rather than just one side or it hinging up here. I just think that's really nice. Beads. Yeah. Very cute statement necklace. Oh, this is really cool. I'm not sure if it's a necklace or it may be a bracelet that you double over. I'm thinking it's a bracelet you double over, but it's got a cross right there, and then it detaches here. It's got a little clasp here, so I'm not entirely sure what it is. It may be both a necklace and a bracelet. I assume with the clasp you can do anything, so there you go. Where'd this come from? Oh, I want this. But I probably wouldn't wear it. I think it's an anklet. My ankles are too small. That's cute. It's definitely an anklet because it's got this little... I don't know why. Who decided that all the anklets were going to have little twist things? And why do necklaces and bracelets not have them? To be fair, bracelet, you could not do a bracelet yourself if it had this. But I'm just curious, like, why do all anklets have it? I've never seen an anklet with a clasp. I'm sure there are. It's just way more common to have the little screwy kind. Just things I noticed, I guess. Here's some earrings that don't belong in here. This belongs in my bags of unlisted earrings, rings, and brooches and pendants, which we're not going to go through because this video's getting kind of long. I have a feeling. But that goes over there. This is a really cute layering piece. If I can get... Okay. Look at that. The little baubles. Just got a lot of different stuff in here. Oh, I really wanted to keep this. Matter of fact, I don't know why I'm not keeping it. Probably because it's a little bit too big for me. It's a bracelet with colorful little stones. I'm not sure if they're glass. I want to say they're probably glass. I think they're glass. So, but I love the detail and all the colors. I think that's really cool. And then, oh, this is not supposed to be in here. How am I ever going to find that? I've got a little bat ring. That's supposed to be in my ring bag. It's not. I've got quite a few of those magnetic bracelets. You find those a lot at thrift stores, but what I hadn't seen was one that looked like nerds. And so here's one that looks like nerds. And I think that's cool. And I'm going to list it probably soon because I had two magnetic bracelets that weren't selling very well. And I'm going to take those off and just throw them in a jewelry jar or something. Or give them to my brother or something, and then list this one. Because if you like magnetic bracelets, you're going to like this. It literally looks like nerds. It makes me happy just to look at it. So, cool. Of course, I've got some faux pearl strands. Classic. This is from my grandma. I believe this is real. I want to get it tested and know how much it's worth before I list it. I'm going to list it for less than what it's worth, but I don't want to completely screw myself over. But this is a bracelet with pearls on the inside, and I'm not sure. Yeah, it is. Yeah. It's 14 karat gold, I think. It says 925 and 14K. So, I don't know if it's like gold plated. But either way, I want to get it checked out before I sell it, because it's definitely worth more than the rest of the stuff, if you know what I mean. So I've got like a few pieces that are going to be priced way differently than everything else, and that's just because it's a completely different world. Oh, I did not. Yes, I did. And I think this too. I think this was another one that I wanted to test before I sold it. It's a silver and gold hinge bracelet. That's just a tiny bit bent, so you kind of gotta push it back. But it's cool. Oh, and then this is really unique. So this has a bunch of cameos on it. Let's get that off. Crosses and turquoise and cameos. It's quite the mix. You got cameo in the cross, 2 cameos on either side, and then all your little beads and things. It's a really pretty statement necklace, for sure. And that's pretty much it. I mean, that's the majority of what I kind of wanted to show you guys. This is a nice layering necklace. And look at these chains on the bottom. It's like unique kind of chain link. It's like 6 chains, and then they made the chains into chain links and then chained the chains together to make chains. You got more chains on this side. Chains. Anyway, I think that's cool. I like the metal work, so. As you can see, I'm very gentle with my jewelry. And now, I don't know that I have shown you my little station over here, but let's just go ahead and take a trip, and I will show you my whole setup I've got going. That is all my jewelry, so stuff I've listed, stuff I haven't listed, and then all my packaging supplies. This is all broken pieces of jewelry I found while thrifting that I plan on either fixing or making something out of or whatever. These are the bags of things that I haven't listed yet. Jewelry jar. I just bought this because I just thought it was cute. Got my labels. This is my candy station. I like to make candy. I made this clown like 2 days ago. I messed up on the eyes. This is supposed to be here, but oh well, he's a little derpy. He's a little messed up. It's okay. We still love him. And I made a lot of things. I made little frogs. I've got all my caterpillar chapstick holders I made hanging up there. Oh, and this. I found this at a thrift store and I had to get it. It's made entirely of ceramic. It's all ceramic and was made out of clay. And each of these beads were made and then fired and glazed. And I was just like, that's so cool. I've never seen an entirely ceramic necklace before. So I'm keeping it for now, but I will probably list it eventually. And if I get enough angry comments, I'll list it now. All right, that's how it goes. I've got a little Easter egg I made without a pattern. It was supposed to be a mushroom, and then it wasn't turning out, so I decided to just make it an Easter egg. And my little clown boy that watches over everything that I do. And this is my notebook where I come up with all of my ideas for my Depop shop, and just my description templates, and what I want to do, how I want to fix up my shop, and then I write down patterns for my candy here as well. So yeah, I really hope that you enjoyed this video and enjoyed sort of looking through a lot of my jewelry pieces with me. If you saw anything that you liked, especially something that has already been listed, I highly urge you to click that description that I've definitely put down there because I wasn't too lazy, and you click it, and you could buy it. You just buy whatever you want. Buy it all. Follow me. Leave a review. Just do it all, you know? And if you see anything in the bins that I hadn't listed yet that you would like, leave me a comment and I will list it. I'll list it just for you. Okay? Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you spending time with me. And I'm hoping to film more videos in the future. Maybe start filming where I source my jewelry and get everything from. And a day in the life of packaging things with me. Let me know if there's anything you'd want to see or any video ideas. I'm kind of just sort of getting started out with this. So I really appreciate any feedback, and thank you so much for watching.